Hello and welcome everybody, this is Aprilia and thank you for watching this video about NBA 2K13 and my career as a center in the game. Today's match was of course against the dreaded Lakers, who don't have Dwight Howard anymore, but they still have the equally dreaded, or even more dreaded, at least for me, Kobe Bryant. But I'm not gonna lie, this has been the best match that I ever had in 2K13 in my almost 2-year career, and you will soon see why I say that. As you can see, we started off well, okay. Actually, as it turned out, Paul Gasol was quite a good replacement for, well, he reassumed his former position. So he's playing as kind of like the only big man in the games. He was okay, he scored a lot of points, but as it turned out, he and none of the others were a match for me. Now, just one thing about my signature skills that I mentioned quite often previously. What I did, or what I had in this match, was the level 2 scrapper that I mentioned, and I had in my last video. So I had this level 2 version for a few games now, and as it turned out in this match, actually I was right. So I only got like 10-ish rebounds in those previous 2 matches because of the tough opponents. There's nothing wrong with the scrapper level 2, as you will again see in this match. And also what I did is kind of a, yeah, I know, kind of an easy mode signature skill, Bruiser. I still have a level 1 version, but I re-equipped it instead of Posterizer. So what I did have was Finisher, Post Proficiency, Scrapper level 2, Bruiser, and don't even remember. Oh yeah, now that I watched this shot, Deadeye. So these were the 5 signature skills that I had. Previously, I bought Bruiser level 1 in season 1 in the playoffs. It didn't really seem to work. It did help a little bit against Dwight Howard, but just like you will see in this match, although the Gatorade symbol does pop up, scoring wise it doesn't really well, help. Or what I mean is, it doesn't really make your opponent score less, because as I mentioned, Paul Gasol scored more than 20 points, so closer to 30 points in this match. However, I believe that my good rebounding that you will see, just as you can see, the closing halftime, or we are nearing halftime, and I already have ooh, what an alley-oop. I already have 9 rebounds, 10 rebounds actually at halftime. So the biggest benefit of Bruiser was, and the fatigue that it caused, was with the rebounding and defense of your opponents. So they, just like in last year's or in my first season playoffs, they can score just as easily, even if they are fatigued, even dunking. Dwight Howard did a few alley-oop dunks when he was fatigued in that playoff series. But on defense and especially on rebounding, it really helps a lot. Now back to this game. I really love these rebounding animations. I don't know if they trigger more frequently, by the way, if you have a Scrapper level 2, but these one-handed, really aggressive rebounding animations I really love. Really love those ones. Well, of course, these ones are not bad either. So that was my setup for this match. Of course, Kobe Bryant, as you probably have seen, he actually made first of his 7 shots. I mean, 7 of his first shots was what I meant to say. So he started out with 100% shooting, but and he didn't really miss that much later. So his final scoring, I mean, field goal percentage was something like. Beautiful fade away. So his final scoring field goal percentage was something like 70%. That's fast break score. But it didn't really bother me because, as you can see, right at the end of, or towards the end of the third quarter, I'm already nearing 40 points. And 15 rebounds already. Yes, and I do reach 40 points. Yes, I did take some ugly shots, just like last one, but to be honest, although I didn't get on fire in the game, at least the icon didn't show up, but even these bad shots started falling. So that was something very promising for this match. And with the new, well, at least for me, newly installed, beautiful takeaway. This newly installed workaround tool worked perfectly. Oh my god, my second alley-oop within one match. So that's about as many alley-oops as I had in my entire career, now within one match. Kobe Bryant, of course, cannot miss. Again. So with the newly, as I was saying, with the newly installed play vision thing, this workaround tool, it worked really well. And now it became obvious that my teammates really wanted me to have kind of a record. Just look at that. Oh my god, the leaning dunk. My favorite. So they really wanted me to have a kind of a record and a beastly game, because like 60-70% of all games, I mean all plays called were for me, or included me in them. Just look at that. Now that, you have to be honest, that was a beautiful alley-oop. It almost seemed like, because I've never seen this alley-oop, so at this point I actually thought that maybe 2K kind of sneaked a few new animations into the game, into 2K13, that they would include in 2K14, because I've never seen this alley-oop layup before, but probably it was just an accident. So yeah, my teammates really tried to set me up once I got to like 40 points at the end of the third quarter, so I'm already at 53. Kobe is of course on fire. He is around 50 points at this point as well. So this was one of the matches where actually everything clicked. So the right signature skills, the right opponent who got tired because of bruiser, the right, well, everything was right. So not only was it the most efficient game, just look at that, 66%, 49 points. Anyway, I didn't really care about Kobe because we were leading, even though we led by something like 16 points at one point in the game, and then they started to just look at that. I mean, how did he make that? With three opponents on him. So they were they really carved or like trimmed 10 points from there, and just look at this again. Oh my god, the leaning. The most beautiful dunks ever. Have you ever seen something more beautiful? Yeah, I'm sure you have your own dunks. Kobe actually misses a shot. So at around this point, when we had less than 2 minutes left, this is when started already turned into like a one shot here, one shot on the other side. We get 2 points, and just look at that again. I was feeling it. So they shot one, we shot one, they shot one, we shot one, and then this came up, break the team record. At 6, I had 61 points at that moment. So, and almost like 1 minute left, 1.5, less than 1.5 minutes left. So it was really time to hope, at least, and it they did. That I was hoping for, that my teammates would actually help me accomplish this goal, and they did. They kept feeding me the ball, but as you can see, I already scored an extra bucket, so I'm at 63 points now, and still the achievement hasn't come up, and we are less than 1 point away. I mean 1 minute away. And then this really ugly, but still it counts as 2 points. Possession was, I believe, when? No, it still hasn't happened. So I got the warning at 61 points, and at 65 I still haven't well, achieved the goal. I still haven't made team history, and we had half a minute left for me to score. Desperation shot, C+, but it's still good. And then at 67 points I made team history. It was a really proud moment, and then just to crown it with an extra rebound. And finally just let the game wind down and let the clock run out. So I finished this game with 60, how much was it? 67 points, 21 rebounds, well, 2 assists. So I'm still, I still haven't made a single triple-double in my career, but who cares? I made team history anyway. So I really tried to, well, I didn't try, but as it turned out, I could save the best of my career for last. As in one of my last videos for 2K13, probably I will most probably make a few more videos. Actually, if you have some tips about where to get free music for any montage, that I really love making montages, but I don't really make that many of them because because of the copyright. So you will not, or many in many countries, you cannot see those kind of videos. So I really appreciate it if you have any kind of tips about where to get some rock kind of with nice beats, so kind of free music. So if you have any of those tips, then I would really appreciate those, as much as I appreciate you watching this video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.